Hi, my name is Susan A. KATZ, and I am a poet. I'm going to be reading a poem to you today from my new book entitled The Limits of Light, recently published by Austin Macaulay Publishers. The poem I'm going to be reading today is a poem called Of Beauty Born, and it's a poem about Medusa. Most of us have heard of Medusa, but I'm not sure you've heard this version of her story. I really hope you enjoy the poem. Of Beauty Born, Medusa. Beyond the grim obsession with herself, vanity was vice, and beauty, yours, would be the price demanded, duly paid. Minerva was most lovely, and conceit ran deep. And you, Medusa, dared to vie in beauty with her, and in beauty were a fitting rival, for your face. Minerva was most lovely, and conceit ran deep. And you, Medusa, dared to vie in beauty with her, and in beauty were a fitting rival, for your face was fair and flowing like a river caught in sunlight. Splendor was your hair. How it vexed her. Beauty bested, shattered into wrath. Minerva raged, and anguish filtered into darkness like a shadow floating in the black of night, blinding caution and compassion by the need to satisfy its lust and thus destroy. For goddesses, when anger aches, the cure is simple as command. And in the instant that it takes to close an eye, Minerva hurled her vengeance at you, and your hair, as soft as lips upon a lover's cheek, turned wild and writhed each strand into a living serpent, rooted, twisting, hissing in a hideous dance of demons, round and round the horror of your face. Your crime was beauty. Of beauty born the punishment. Innocence was sacrificial. And of you rumors grew of cruelty, monstrous evil, a repugnant thirst for blood, death. The breath of heroes flamed within their lungs at the very mention of your name. And if beneath your Gorgon's frame the blood still warmed, the heart still beat, the same. No maiden now, for judgment was a curse and prophecy, and you became the image that you saw, reflected in the mirror of your victim's eyes. Bound by bitterness, your eyes sucked men dry, until you were surrounded by a litany of flesh and bone, betrayed by your glance to stone. Outcast, outlandish, in your cave you dwelt, a fiend dreaded, dreadful, and no living thing could look upon you and survive. Prompted finally by pity, do goddesses submit to such, or piety, or merely petty hate still pressed like petals between the pages of her days? Minerva lent to Perseus her shield, and bid Mercury loan him his wings, and while you slumbered, did you feign sleep? Perseus ventured swift and deep within your realm, and with your image caught upon the gleam of Minerva's shield, wielded his blade and slew the Gorgon maid. Epilogue. How hateful to you was the hand that hurt to death each outstretched heart. Medusa, in your ravaged soul, what longing, what monumental loss endured, and what must night have been for you, who could no longer warm to light or love, desire in a face that held you dear? How you must have ached beneath the massive serpents, and how cold the air about you frosted with the breath of fear. Your glance fatally conceived? Each mind believed it so, and hardened beyond breath by what they thought they saw. Perhaps no less or more than their own image carved upon the gravestone of your eyes. Truth or lies? How could the world have known, or history record what lay beneath your gruesome glare? Medusa, did not your woman's heart welcome in the end the sword that severed you from despair? Here we are, centuries later, and so I think these poems are important because they're like signposts. Look what they did. Look what we're doing. We need to change, and we need to do it now. So, and they raped the land, the Greek gods. They thought nothing of taking and destroying land, and if it was something they wanted, they just took it. They were just that powerful and that greedy and that self-important, that they did not, in general, feel or were conscious of the needs of others, of humans, of other gods even. They destroyed one another, just because they could. Fathers devoured children, and so there's a lesson there, and I'm hoping we learned it, or that we do learn it, because it's obvious we haven't learned it yet.
This has been a poetry reading by poet Susan A. KATZ, videography and editing by Natalia Sandrine, and music by Tyler Pollock. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you continue to learn with us, grow with us, and explore as we discover all the beautiful metaphors that exist in this world through Greek mythology and poetry. Thank you for watching, and we wish you so much love and beauty.